About 2 years ago, I started a YouTube channel called The History Saver. And primarily the focus of that channel was metal detecting. And I did put up several metal detecting videos, but I soon found out that it takes a lot of time, and after you metal detect, or after you hunt an area for so long, you really hunt it out, and it's hard to get new content to put out new videos on a regular basis. So it's been well over a year since I uploaded my last video, and I wanted to try to bring the channel back and move it in a different direction. So I started thinking, what else do I like to do besides metal detect? I like to cook, I like to eat, hunt, fish, shoot, anything dealing with the outdoors. So I'm gonna bring the channel back and move it in a direction other than just strictly metal detecting. So I've changed the name from The History Saver to Double H Adventures, and that's a capital H Adventures. And where I come up with that name was one of the H's is initial from my last name, and the other H is for the community that I live in. So what I'm going to do tonight is do a little Dutch oven cooking. I love that. Going to be cooking it outside under coals. And what I'm going to be doing tonight is beef ribs and onions and some scalloped potatoes I'm going to cook inside. So this is a kind of 3 or 4 recipes that I've saw online thrown together, and we're going to get it set up here in a minute and get it outside on the coals, and we'll see how it turns out. May turn out bad, may turn out good, I don't know, but we'll find out here in a little bit. So what I've done is I put just a light layer of vegetable oil in the bottom of the Dutch oven, and cut up some onions as a base so the ribs won't be in direct contact with the bottom of the Dutch oven. And we're going to put our ribs in here next. Hope I got enough room. Again, I'm kind of playing it by ear as far as times and temperature and all that. So I have to keep an eye on them to make sure I don't cook them too hot and burn them. But anyway, that's what it looks like now. And once I get the coals ready and take it out, I'll bring you back. Getting the coals ready as we speak. Shouldn't be about 20 minutes, then we'll be cooking. Alright, the coals are ready. And dump them in here. I'm going to line on the base here. Again, I'm just going to have to play around with the temperature. We'll start with that. Put the Dutch oven down, seated. I'm going to line the top. We'll put about 14 on the top. See how that works. And I may have to adjust the heat, hotter or colder. So we're going to leave that on there for, check it after about 15-20 minutes. I may have to put the other trivet up under there because the legs on this particular Dutch oven is not, I don't think they're long enough. So I think it sits too low. So I may have to raise it up on that other trivet. But we'll give it about 20 minutes and see what it looks like.
Beautiful night out to be cooking.
Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. We're going to take a check and see. Oh yeah, coming along nice. About every 20 minutes or so, I'm going to rotate. Let me set this, make sure my bottom close. Nice. And then we're going to rotate. And then we're going to rotate the lid about a half a turn, and that way, if you got any hot spots, you won't end up burning. We'll check it in about probably another 15 minutes, and it should be getting close. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes, and I just took the lid off and looked at them and used a thermometer, and they are done. So what I'm going to do is probably drain the liquid and get the onions out and put these back in here with some barbecue sauce over the top and bake them with just the lid heat for a few minutes, and then it should be done. Alright, I've got the onions out in the liquid and put some barbecue sauce on the ribs, and just trying to get them baking. I'm going to turn them a little bit here. And give this other side a little bit. I cooked them way too fast. They're delicious though, but I cooked them way too fast. So, but anyway, that was my barbecue ribs in the Dutch oven. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe.